Hey guys, I wanted to do a little video about introductions and what I expect from you. It's really bright in here because I have my little ladybug turned on. I'm going to show you guys what we are doing in class and how you can work that into your own work from home. And so introductions are scary because they're the first things that people see. You know that it's your job to hook them. However, sometimes it can be like, what? I don't know how to start. I don't know where to start. You do not have to start with that first sentence right away. That hook, that big thing, you don't have to start with that. What I want you to do is learn how to break it down. So I have created a little sheet here telling you, I don't know if you can, oh, I guess you can't see the screen. Share screen. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you with the ladybug. And so what you have in your introduction is you are going to have some type of sparkle, some type of hook-em, some type of something. But you also are going to provide background information on your topic. Now, if you are working from home, I did assign you the topic of Hurricane Katrina. So I have a few kids in class that are doing Columbine. If you switch to Columbine, you need to make sure that the sources that you find have the correct information. There's a lot of incorrect information on Columbine outside. So just make sure you do that if you do choose to switch to it, okay? So your thesis is going to have some type of statement. And it's going to have a because followed by three body, like what are going to be your three reasons. So if you're writing a persuasive argument, it's a little bit easier. So persuasive is like dress code should be enforced in schools because 1, 2, and 3. Whereas informational, you're just kind of backing up your statement. So I have created thesis statements. You do not have to use them, but one of them I have is Hurricane Katrina, and I'm gonna put HK was harmful, harmful or dangerous, and had lasting impacts on. And so since I said it had lasting impacts on, I do not have to say because. Now, if I say Columbine shooting was memorable because 1, 2, and 3, then I would have because. I may say it had lasting impacts on or it had lasting impacts with. Okay, and on my with, I had people, places, and government. I'm going to put government GOVT. Okay. And I know looking at this thesis statement that my body paragraphs are going to be how Hurricane Katrina impacted the people. So how it impacted the people, how it impacted the places, and how it impacted the government. I keep going back to impact because it's my thesis statement. Some of you have turned in outlines that are all over the place, and I'm so glad, like I can see reading your stuff that you know about your topic. That makes my heart happy. The problem is that you don't have a clear way of doing it. And so if your thesis and your introduction is not clear, your paper will not be clear. You will lose major points. If you look at the rubric, which I have provided, I'm not sure if I have it pulled up here. I wonder if you can see. Can you see my screen? I'm not sure. Okay. If you look at, sorry, this is new to me and my head's killing me. If you look at different parts of the rubric, you'll notice that the one big thing I'm really, really working on you guys with is how to connect your body paragraphs, how to connect that thesis statement to everything else. And so the thesis statement is the most important part of your introduction. Your thesis statement will have what you're going to tell about and what the three things are about. So the number one thing on your assignment right here that I have pulled up here is creating a thesis statement that will unveil the body of your writing. I know that my topics are to talk about the people, places, and government. If I do the Columbine one that I have, Columbine shooting did damage to victims, school, and the nation. That's the thesis I have there. I know I'm going to have a body paragraph about the victims. I know I'm going to have a body paragraph about the school, and I know I'm going to have a body paragraph about the nation. Now, if I'm struggling with that, if I'm like, okay, I've done all this research, oh my gosh, now I have nothing about that, that doesn't mean anything, because sometimes when you do research, it's all about giving yourself the background information before, and you can go in and add all your facts. Just because you read something and you learned something doesn't mean it has to go into your paper. My kids in class are going to be doing this today. Is a sheet that looks like this, and I can provide you guys with one. If you email me, I will gladly provide this with you, but it tells me what is my topic. So my topic is Hurricane Katrina. Then how can I break my topic into main ideas or little mini ideas? So these are my body paragraphs. So I can talk about how Hurricane Katrina impacted the people, how it impacted the places, and how it impacted the government. That's how I'm going to make my thesis statement. So it's a little graphic organizer down here. It says restatement of prompt, key point 1, key point 2, key point 3. In order for you to be organized, all of this has to come together. Everything has to come together. I know that we are talking about Hurricane Katrina, but you're not going to give me a paper 2 pages long telling me different random facts. It needs to flow together. On the back of this, what we're doing tomorrow is this. So we are making our introductions, but then after we do our introductions, we're going in and we're finding facts. What facts can I find out about the people? What facts can I find out about the places? And what facts can I find out about the government? Now, as you do this, you're going to realize, hey, I don't have very many facts about this. Hey, I don't have very many facts about this. Hey, I have tons of facts about this. So I need to even the playground. So this part is going to be for you to take notes on, and you can do this at home as well. I just took a piece of paper, divided it into 3. These are my body paragraphs. These are where I'm going to put my facts. The key is also going to be make sure you know where your facts come from. Anytime you state a number, I need to know where that number comes from. If I say 1,800 people died in Hurricane Katrina, you need to know that that comes from Britannica. Okay, that's going to help you. I also have a little sheet here that tells you about introductions and why they're important. It says you need to have a hook. You need to explain your first sentence and connect it to the hook. So on mine, I've done my sample. My sample is somewhere. Okay, my sample is right here. In my sample, I said hurricanes are dangerous. That's my sentence. That's a strong sentence. It's a true sentence. It's not a super great hook. But I don't want a super great hook in an informational writing. And I said, when a hurricane leaves thousands without shelter, food, or water, it can be deadly. When a government refuses to work together with a nation, a natural disaster, the result is treacherous for all those involved. I looked up synonyms to find the word treacherous. I don't use the word treacherous all the time, but it's something I looked up because I didn't want to just say it's dangerous, okay? This happened when Hurricane Katrina hit the Gulf Coast in late August 2005. The hurricane left over 1,800 people dead. I put Britannica there because it's my source, and it's still considered one, if not the costliest natural disaster in the history of the United States. Here is my thesis statement. Hurricane Katrina left an impact on the victims, survivors, and community. That could be a statement. I could also go back to my one and change it to Hurricane Katrina had a lasting impact. You need to have some type of strong sentence that tells me I'm going to write about one sentence about the victims, one sentence about the survivors, one body paragraph about the community. And then over here, I tell you, I talk one sentence about I'm talking about the victims, one about the survivors, and one about the community. Now, I know just by looking at this that I'm going to break my victims part into smaller paragraphs. That's very possible as well. But I want you to just keep that in mind as you keep going. Introductions are very important. I also have some sample introductions you guys can look at if you want. I will be uploading that to Buzz, but please reach out to me if you have any questions on introductions and any questions on everything we're doing. Have a great day, guys. Bye.